behind schedule. Thank you.
It's behind schedule.
We're about to take the bullet train for like the first time ever. I feel like a real traveler. Got the luggage. Felix has the luggage.
That's car 6, so that's where we need to stay.
I think at this point it's very helpful to point out that it was snowing on our way to the station, and this is our first time riding a bullet train, so we were really surprised at, one, how quiet the trains were, and two, that our train was delayed. But due to the snow, that is probably the reason why the train was delayed. We got a notification later on in our travel that the next train was also delayed due to snow. So we had some weather situations going on, but otherwise we really had a great time. I would honestly say I preferred riding the bullet train to flying. Once we got off the train, there's like a terminal, kind of like an airport thing, and then we got to our hotel. This is our hotel. It was pretty simple but very cozy. The toilet was even heated, and it like washed your butt, so that was cool. And at this point we were pretty starving and cold and grumpy, so we went and got food. I didn't record the first place we got food at. I'm sorry. We were way too hungry. We actually ordered soju, and then we went and drank at a local place.
Oh, you call me Spanish?
I didn't say it. Ooh. Man, I ordered 2 desserts for myself. This man has my pie in his clutches. I don't know.
You can't finish it. I gotta help you.
I don't know what he thinks he's doing. But this is my pie. This is my pie. Both of them. I'm not sure if it was the excessive drinking yesterday, or I'm just in a good mood today, or because it's Christmas Eve, or because I really think Osaka's cool, and I think it would be really cool if my entire family and friends could come here. That I think my mood at the moment is just to show everybody. So I'm gonna just try and like edit us walking through the city in a way that feels like you guys are here too. Oh, that smells so good. For the boat?
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's why I take it.
To be totally honest, we spent a large portion of our trip eating because we heard the food in Osaka was amazing. It didn't disappoint, and actually the people were just as nice, if not better. Everybody was super kind and we felt welcome just about everywhere. This whole area in a downtown area here is decorated for Christmas, and Christmas is actually kind of a couple's holiday, so it was kind of fun to see it being celebrated in a different way. Here we're on our way to the Osaka Castle. It's actually got multiple buildings, so none of these buildings are the main castle. This is the main castle. I would highly recommend visiting it. So far, the castles I've seen, it is my favorite. Although it was a little crowded for my taste, I got some pretty bad anxiety in there, and it took a while for me to kind of calm that down. I've mentioned before I have anxiety, and that was a little triggering. This is the Umeda Sky Building. We had a good time here. As you can see, it's decorated beautifully. And coming up, I'm going to show the view from outside the window. It just really has an epic view, and you can pay a little bit of money and you can access the very top of the building, which is where we are here. After that, we went and got food. We found a food truck that was vegan, vegetarian friendly, and people were just out here vibing. So we took this boat tour at Dotonbori, and honestly, it was a lot of fun. We waited until nighttime to go on the tour because we thought it would be more fun with all the lights and different attractions around, kind of like displayed at nighttime. And honestly, we both felt it was a good decision. So at this point, even though we didn't do both day and night, I would recommend doing the nighttime tour. Our guide was really cool. She was giving us like, you know, information in Japanese, which we don't speak fluently yet. But if you don't speak Japanese, she actually sang us a song and got everybody involved in that. And it's hard to describe, but it really felt like everybody was included. And even though it's a touristy thing to do, like I don't know, it was a vibe. And if you notice, like sometimes, like as we're passing by, like people are waving. There was a guy in like a risque Santa Claus outfit who was like dancing on one of the bridges we passed under. There's like an area where a bunch of goth kids were hanging out under the bridge. There's a big sign that everybody knows. It was just very hard to describe. And even when we lived in Texas and we had the river walk there, we just never committed to going on a boat ride. And I don't know why we didn't, because it was definitely worth the cost and even worth going on the boat ride in the cold, because it was freezing cold. So I definitely want to come back to Osaka and just see what it's like in the summertime, but I have to admit all of the Christmas lights were absolutely lovely. And I don't know if you noticed, but I put like a little note in the video that like the line that we saw was not for the boat ride. While we're doing this little boat tour, I'll tell you guys, the line was for like a 10 yen snack, which is like a waffle like texture pastry with mozzarella cheese in it. We ended up waiting in line for it for like 4 different times before we actually tried the snack. And it was really interesting. Felix absolutely loved it. It was good. I think if you are gonna eat it, you gotta eat it like fresh and hot as soon as you get it. But yeah, that snack was a whole adventure. Actually, we were waiting in line on the very last day we were in Osaka, and we've been waiting for, I don't know, an hour and 40 minutes, and this lady tried to just kind of like slip in the line undetected, which is super rude, like anywhere. It doesn't matter where you're from. She was obviously a tourist from somewhere else. She wasn't Japanese, and there was like, you know, people in the line who called her out, and she ended up getting like sent out of the line. But just please, if you come to Japan, like please be nice. Like some people like her, like I don't think that you guys would do that, but some people like her, like really just, they're terrible to be around. Like they're making like a bad, you know, impression. And like she was not from the same country as me or anything like that, but it's just like anybody who's a guest in Japan, just please act like a guest, because you will be treated like one, you know, without a doubt. So just please act like a guest. Anyways, that's my rant for that. I hope you guys are enjoying the scenery. To go in a different direction, we went a couple places around town. We went to a couple of shisha bars. If you are in the area and you like a smaller, more intimate feel, I would recommend Planet 37, simply because the guys in there were super nice. We also went and did some karaoke. I'm not super good at it, but I can honestly say that the people there, we didn't know any of the people in the bar with us, were really welcoming and didn't make me feel bad about singing terribly. Here's that 10 yen snack that we waited 4 hours for, literally hours for. So yeah, if you guys are in the area and you want to try it, I definitely recommend it, but just keep in mind that you may have to wait in line. This is me coming back on the last day. I went and got food by myself. I have it in my little bag. I got the food from, I will put the names of the restaurants that I can remember in the comments, in the description in this video. This is like literally like the best tea I've tried in Japan so far. So I got it for me, and then I got one for Felix so he can finally try it because this stuff is amazing. Ooh. It smells good. Let's try it. I'm nervous. What if it's not good? It's actually good. But it's random because it almost tastes like it came from a can somehow. It's weird. I want to know how they got these strawberries in here. I think the cake part is maybe like a tiny bit soggy, if we're being really critical, but it's pretty good. Hey guys, so I'm back home and this is my bona fide outro because I never really filmed one from Osaka. Enjoy whatever I create here. If you like this sort of content, please subscribe. I'm just making dinner and watching YouTube and about to edit and try and clean the house and probably do something with my hair, and we'll see if any of or all of that happens. Probably dinner because I'm really hungry. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and if you like it, please give some feedback so I know what you guys like and I can make more of that, or what you'd like to see more of. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later. Bye.